How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Now, you might have heard that CineStill has recently had a recall of a bunch of their 120 film. An email went out to everyone that could be affected by this recall. Now, supposedly what had happened was they were trying to increase production of CineStill. And that could be because they're always out of stock, but specifically in the email it said due to COVID and a lot of reductions, they wanted to make sure that they were increasing production so that they could keep up with the demand. They say that they outsourced part of the production, and long story short, a bunch of film got sent out to people backwards. Now, there's really only one way that it could be backwards, because a 120 roll from start to finish, it doesn't matter which side you start on. The only thing that matters is which side the emulsion is facing. When you're normally loading your film into your camera, the emulsion faces the lens, and that's what captures the image. So in theory, all that happened was in the batch processing and loading phase, the emulsion was switched and it's facing the wrong way in the roll, which actually causes redscaling. So if you've seen any of the photos of people who have accidentally shot their roll of CineStill that's been recalled, all of their images are red, and they're going to be red because they're shooting the wrong side of the emulsion. Redscaling is kind of a cool look if that's what you're going for. The problem is that's not what people were going for when they ordered this roll. So CineStill put out the recall and refunded everyone's orders. So all in all, no harm, no foul. We got our money back, so we can use that and purchase more rolls, right? Wrong. They're out of stock again. So hopefully what I'm gonna do today is show you how you can fix your recalled CineStill rolls and still be able to shoot them, but I actually haven't done it yet. So this is all theoretical until tonight. So first, let's go into a dark room. We'll flip the film around, load it, go shoot it, develop it, and then let you guys see the results. Here we go. Okay, welcome to my dark place. It's not really dark right now, it's just a bathroom. So I can show you guys. I do recommend you doing this in a bathroom or in a room that has more space than just like a dark room changing bag, because you're really gonna need the space to move around. It is gonna try and wind up on us, so it is nice to have some room like this. So really all you're gonna need is a roll of tape and a roll of CineStill that's backwards. This is a different roll that's already been ruined, so I'm gonna show you with this one. Okay, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the roll and you're just gonna unwind the tape, and we're gonna get it like this. You gotta make sure that you're holding it tight so that you don't get any light leaks. You're gonna take a piece of tape and tape it on that first tab, like so. Then what you're gonna do, I'm doing it in my bathroom because I've got this rod. You could do it in your closet, or if you have like a C-stand or something, you can use that. I'm telling you, this makes it 1,000 times easier, though it's still hard. I'm gonna flip around so you can see what I'm actually doing, but I'm just gonna tape it up here. We're gonna unwind it. And this is our key point right here. We're gonna go all the way down until it starts unfoiling. The key to all of this is this point right here. This needs to stay right here because this is the first of the roll. So this is the amount of space it takes for your camera to wind. And that's why they've got the arrows and stuff. So this point you do need to make a note of, though you're in the dark. So you're just gonna kind of have to put your hand right here and hold this. What we need to do is we need to take the film and we just need to flip it upside down. So I'm gonna keep my hand here so you can stay the mark. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tape and fold it like that. And we're just gonna put it right back where it was. Now our film is facing the correct way. So this is when it comes in handy to have it taped up here and have it tight. They're both gonna be unspooling in different directions now. So what you're gonna need to do, and I would recommend wearing gloves as well so you don't get your fingerprints all over the film, you're gonna need to start at the top and run your fingers down them together so that they stay together like this. Because once we hit the bottom, we're gonna have to roll it back up. So down here at the bottom, we still have it on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it tight, and then we're gonna start rolling up. like that. And we still have this pinched together, so this is where it gets messy. Oh, and see, that's what can happen when it gets loose, is everything's gonna start wanting to spin and unfurl on you, which that is exactly what we don't want to happen. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna make sure that's like that. I'm gonna pull this tight, and I'm gonna start winding. Again, this is why I recommend doing it at a place with a bar and with a lot of room so that you can keep it tight. Okay, so I'm finally at the point where it's gonna start getting a little bit easier. And that point is, let's see, right here, where I've reached the film and the paper backing. Oh, I twisted it again. There we go, there we go. Film and paper backing. This is why it sucks, guys. Okay, there we go. So before I screw it up again, gotta be careful with this part so that the line stays the same. But we're gonna start rolling the film and the paper backing up together until we get here. Now you have a choice right here of keeping it like this. I would recommend taping it again. So what I'm gonna do, now that we've got it still situated, I'm gonna take this piece of tape off. If the tape is still good and sticky, you can reuse it. If it's not, get a new piece of tape and tape it that way. That way when it's loading, when your camera's feeding it, it's just gonna glance over it, hopefully, and be seamless. All the way to the end. And then we can take this piece of tape off and tape it shut. Now you can enter the light again and you've got a roll that's ready to be loaded.
Again.